Hey guys, and welcome back to a backhaul video with this K100. If you watched the test drive, I said that we're going to go super short. So this is our super short wheelbase. It's single drive. It's still a sleeper. Because we're not an aerodyne, we've got the option to put this flare up on the roof for a bit better streamlining. And we've just gone for a standard painted bumper, and we've put a sun visor on. That's about all that I've done to this truck. We've got ourselves 18 tons of pipe. It's an oversized load, which is why I decided to grab this truck. So yeah, we've got short wheelbase with an oversized load, so it should be fun. We may lift the steer tyres off the ground every now and again, but it'll be a fun trip. We're going from, I believe we're in Prim at the moment. Yeah, we're in Prim at the moment, so we're going from Prim to San Rafael. So we've got 28 hours remaining, and it's going to take us 13 hours to drive there, so we will have a rest stop. But yeah, we're going to fire it up and we're going to get on the road. And I can turn my beacon on, so I've got my rotating beacon at the front, and then if I can get around, there's two right down here at the back. So yeah, chuck on some lights and get on our way. Stalled it already. There we go. Parking brake engaged. I've disengaged the parking brake. I have now. I was freaking out just before. So yeah, the handling on this is even better than the other one. Again, I've only driven it a short distance. I've just gone from the service centre across the road down to here. We still do have a sleeper though, so even though we do have a really short wheelbase, we still have a sleeper box. Same motor, so it's still the 550 motor. The only thing that's changed is we've shortened the chassis in it, and I'm going to say we may have to stop for fuel in our travel as well, because I have the feeling that we're going to use the majority of the fuel in our fuel tanks. Bit of wheel spin out of there, I think. So yeah, we'll just head outside for a little bit so you guys can hear the truck and have a bit of more of a look at it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that look around. I don't have high beam on. It's just really glary off the road, the concrete. About an hour on bitumen. Yeah, we're back in California, and it's currently 4 o'clock in the morning, so it's getting lighter now, but that also means that the traffic will probably be picking up. And if you just look in the rear view mirror, you can actually see the wiggle of the truck as I move the steering wheel. So you can see it rocking on the suspension, so that's a nice little touch. I didn't notice that in the test drive. I'm sure it was doing it though, just maybe not as much because of the length of it. Whoa, that's a nice bump. Just shook my desk. The force feedback on this, at the moment there's nothing when I'm doing this, but when I went over that bump, I'm pretty sure there was like full feedback then. And yeah, it shook the desk and all my monitors. That's interesting. We've caught a slow truck overtaking a slower truck. Jump into this lane. We're gonna duck back over. Hopefully no cars come up beside us. I'm gonna try and block this guy off so I can get past him without him pulling out on me. Hopefully it works. Turn off up here. Again, we still don't have an engine brake, so I've just decided to drop into neutral and coast down here. Sewing the truck in. Pray the trailer follows. And yeah, we'll continue on our way. So we've still got 9 hours left, so this video may be a little bit longer than most of them. This is a rather long journey, so I'm probably going to run out of stuff to talk about, and then I'll just sit here and we'll get dead silence apart from the noise of the engine. You know, maybe we can play some tunes on the horn and punch out some beats. Split the gear. But yeah, while we're just poking along up through here, if you guys enjoy these videos, you enjoy listening to me ramble on about random stuff, then please head down and leave a like. Tell me what you like, leave a comment, tell me what you like about my videos, or tell me what you don't like about my videos so I can improve them so that they're better for you guys. Also, if you do enjoy my content, please subscribe so you can see the content right as it comes out. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. One other thing I would like to talk about, first of all, if you guys haven't noticed, if you watch my other videos, these are my most talkative videos, mainly because, you know, we're just driving along and doing a great deal, and yeah, it gives me a chance just to talk to you guys and relay some information. Whoa, gonna be quick there. I just gave myself nearly a mini heart attack then. I thought I was gonna hit that barrier at whatever speed I was doing. How many Ks over the speed limit? But yeah, if you guys haven't noticed, these are my more talkative videos. So these are the ones where I'll just sit down and just, you know, just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And yeah, the reason for that is the other videos I do, or the Dishonoreds, it's hard to do it because there's action happening all the time, and then the life in the hills are more technical. It's only doing 5k's over. It's not very fair, I don't think. Still slowing down. Anyway, yeah, the life in the hills are a bit more technical, and the Dishonored have a bit too much action for me to have chats like this in. Whereas this one's a bit more laid back, and I can afford to have these kinds of drawn out lengthy chats. And speaking of drawn out lengthy chats, one thing I would like to mention is, I have said it before, I'm a university student. Now, I'm not sure if they do this elsewhere in the world, they probably do, but I've got 2 normal semesters at uni. So I got semester 1 and semester 2, and then there is a shorter summer semester. Why are we stopping? So I'm doing a subject over the summer period. For me it's summer, so yeah, for you guys in the northern hemisphere it'll be winter, but over my summer they do a course, so I'm doing 1 subject, so it shouldn't be too much of a load. I should be able to produce 4 videos a week, but every now and again it may go down to 3 depending on when I have assessment due. So if I have assessment due, I may be working on it instead of putting out a video. If that is the case, then there will just be 1 less American Truck Simulator video. So there'll be 1 of each type of video with 1 less American Truck Simulator. And yeah, it'll run that way just for 1 week, and then it'll go back to normal. And I will let you guys know in one of these videos if that is the case, if that's going to occur, because I should know at least a week at the minimum ahead of when it will happen, so I can let you guys know, so you guys don't get angry at me and don't go down to the comments and spam asking if I'm still alive. But yeah, it'll be the video that will probably get cut out. Will probably be the Sunday one, maybe the midweek one, but most likely the Sunday one. So if it does happen, we won't have a test drive that week, we'll just have a daily drive video, and then we'll jump straight back into the test drives the week after. And speaking of the test drives, if you guys have trucks you want to see me drive, please let me know. I don't know what you guys like to see. I've got a few trucks that I've been looking at in the Steam workshop that I'm thinking of doing in our test drive. But if you guys have trucks that you want to see, let me know, and yeah, I'll put them right here so you can see them. If you do, let me know. If you do ask for a truck, be sure to subscribe as well. I know I say this nearly every video, but if you don't subscribe, you won't see the truck when I upload the video. So yeah, just subscribe, and yeah, when the video comes out, you'll be notified about it. So I think that's my lengthy chat and rambling finished for now. Just gonna take a quick look at how long we got left. So we got 6 hours left. So I've been talking for 3 game hours, and there's still 6 left. We'll have a rest break in 6 hours. So we're gonna get there before our rest break is up, hopefully. Oh, come on, car. Really nail it up past this truck. You may have actually heard me just plant my foot back to the floor. It's like a clunking sound. One thing I do like about this truck is where this little world globe thingy is that has the clock in it and everything. It's also got the gear I'm in and what split position I'm in. Now the T908 had a similar thing. It told me what gear I was in, but didn't give me the split position, which is a little bit annoying because, well, you kind of need to know whether you've split the gear or not. And this one tells you straight up that you're in 8 high. So yeah, we're just gonna cruise along. I'm pretty sure I've infringed the speed limit. No, I haven't infringed the speed limit. Doesn't look to be able to infringe the speed limit. Oh, there's a van. Stick it. We're going out. Van can wait. He'll get round us after we pass all these trucks. Yeah, so I'm not actually sure where you'd see a cab over like this. You definitely wouldn't see it doing a job like this. To do a job like this, well, I'm not sure about the US, but in Australia, where I am, Australia, you've got really strict regulations around oversized loads. So there's lots of regulations about oversized loads. You'd probably see something like this towing maybe a 48-foot container off a port somewhere, so they can get under the length restrictions. You may see them doing like bridge girder kind of stuff, or like long pipeline. So this kind of configuration would be used in Australia for getting under the length restriction, because we've got length restrictions on pretty much everything. And I know in the US they've got trailer length restrictions, but I'm pretty sure the prime movers are unlimited. We're limited from the front of our prime mover, so the furthest point forward, to the furthest point back. So we've got a length that we've got to fit in. So it makes it hard to get certain prime movers under certain trailers. So if you're running a T908 with 36-inch sleeper on it, then the longest trailer you can really tow is a 41-footer. I think you can do 43s, but you'll get pulled in all the time because you're right on that length limit. And that's one thing that Australia is great for, and that is the presence of our transport department. They are everywhere. So, you know, you drive along and the transport department will pick you up if you're oversized. And they'll pull you over and they'll go through you with a fine-tooth comb. They're great at that. They'll find you pretty much anything that they can find. Which I'm glad that this game's not like that, because it would drive me up the wall. I think I'm losing my voice at the moment. And it's not from me talking all this much. Oh, you can get through. Pull right up behind him, show our displeasure. Drop out of gear. Then I have to sit here with 1 foot on a pedal, and I have to push the clutch in too. But yeah, the cab over is still very popular in Australia because of the fact that we have really strict length restrictions, and yeah, you see them all the time doing like the highway work, running up and down the coast, and every now and again you see, why has he not gone into a gear? Oh well, wouldn't have got through the lights anyway. But yeah, every now and again you see a bonneted truck. The most common bonneted truck, or one of the most common bonneted trucks you see doing B-double work and stuff in Australia is the 404 SARs. They're remake of the original SAR, which is W900 SAR. If anyone out there is into making trucks, I'd love for someone to make a SAR, W900 SAR. They're a really cool truck. They're a slope bonnet truck, so they're slightly shorter than your standard W900s, and yeah, they got a slope bonnet, and it allows them to get under the length restrictions because they have quite a short wheelbase. And yeah, well, the SAR is short Australian right hand, so they're right hand drive because they were in Australia's right hand drive. And yeah, they're short wheelbase. They're very short wheelbase prime mover for a bonneted truck. But I'd have to say they're probably one of the better trucks in Australia, just because of the variance in application you can use them in. You see them everywhere, from tipper trucks through to road trains, and I think there's even a few that do heavy haulage. So they're around everywhere in Australia. But yeah, if anyone's into building one, you can either look up photos of them, or yeah, contact me and I'll give you a bit more information about them. will say is we're headed to a service station. I actually thought this load was to a proper, like, Chevron place, like the place we picked it up from, not a service station. So I'm gonna flick my hazard lights on. And oh, this could be fun. Hang on, which way did it have to go? Yeah, it has to go the other way. So we're gonna go right down here. We don't hit the cars. There are better places to put trailers like this into. Hit the thing. Wow. I might just leave it here. Yeah, I'm gonna back out of here. Whoa, I got the car. Did I hit the car? I don't know if I did. Creep back slowly. I think I've hit him now. So hopefully he backs up. No, he's gonna sit there and be a pain. Now he's gonna back up. This is where a short wheelbase prime mover should have helped us, but doesn't entirely seem to be doing that. I've jammed it. Can't really see out that window. There you go. Take it. So yeah, there we are, we've made it, and we've dropped our trailer there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys back next time. Until then, stay safe and have a good one.